Welcome, SpeedGaming fans, to Game 3. It's the rubber match between Cemo and GarniTexas in their best of 3. The winner of this gets to go face Barracks, and it's been a pretty exciting match so far. I've got Bradderfield along here with me. My name's Smile, by the way, but hi, Brad.
Hello, this is it, the final round between Cemo and GarniTexas. Seen some close races in round 1 and some really tricky final fights in round 2. I wonder what's in store for the final match here today.
Yeah, I'm hoping maybe for some nicer duplicates so they can get some of what the other person is seeing and make some better progress.
Let's see what's in the shop. Muramasa?
Yeah, I saw Muramasa and blocking mail right from the start, so that's some great stuff. No healing to speak of, though. The Creaking Skull is there. Garni's picking that up. And we got Harpy as our starting red. Yeah, starting red soul is randomized. Hammer shop is randomized. He's selling 5 souls and 5 other items. And they get 30,000 gold to work with. The souls cost 15,000, so they could buy 2 of them. And that's Malphus at the top of the fountain room here. Nice tech with Harpy to be able to pick that up right away. And we got access to top floor right away, too. Looks like we still gotta walk quite a ways for our Panther first start, though. Defeating Creaking Skull with Creaking Skull. Always a good time. I think Creaking Skull is winning. He's dealing more damage to us.
Nice use of that reach from Creaking Skull to grab the canister up there. That's a big strength upgrade.
Yeah, we love strength upgrades. Your strength does so much for you. It deals controls your basic attack damage as well as your red soul damage. Both taking that save, but doing their due diligence and going and checking these bottom items. And because they took that save, they can either reset or sleep out of this long room.
Early slide action for Garni, followed by flying armor. Some nice corridor, early progression there. It's good to see.
Yeah, I love to see slide, because anytime we see a one-tile gap, we need some way of getting into it, and slide is one way. Giant Bat, which we saw a ton of in Game 2, is the other. A lot of Grey Souls. Got Backdash and Galamoth as well. Cemo gets great armor, which actually does not do what it says on the tin. It says it increases your strength by 120%. It actually only increases it by 20%. This makes it one of the worst blue souls that you can get. Now, Skyfish, that's a slightly better choice than Great Armor. And it looks like that's Vanilla Cemetery entrance leads around to the bottom of Garden, which is an interesting path through here. Slightly annoying to get back to Garden from that side, so maybe we'll find something friendlier up here at the top. It's always important to remember where Garden is, because it's got your second to last boss and the way to the final boss. Oh, that's a Burt Gang up there. Garni's gonna take that. The Burt Gang is the mystical sword of protection, as it says. It's the defense sword of this game. Oh, that's a Death's Robe.
Nice.
Don't need to get money to buy blocking now when you have that, I guess. I would say that despite its appeal, like, blocking mail's defense is not the best, so when you do get hit, it's a little harder than if you had a better armor item. And the other garden door goes into Reservoir again, and neither of these is close to the Reservoir warp. Although I guess it's kind of hard to be close to the Reservoir warp if you want a door out of it. Gonna have to remember that item in the Merman room for now, because we don't have a way of getting up there right now. It can be an easy one to forget if you don't do it while you're here. There's a mana prism in the slide spot. That's almost valuable enough I might think about sliding in there when you go over that direction.
Constant level ups, being in this later game area with, you know, very early level 6, and we just had 3 levels in the past minute for cemo.
Garni's taking the salmon ladder and gets Manticore.
Nice, Manticore.
Yeah, this can be a pretty rude area to be in very early in the game, but picking up Death's Robe before they come in here softens the blow a bit.
Oh yeah, warping out too.
Cemo taking a hit, having to fall all the way back down this annoying room. I did get the nice platform cycle, avoiding the Archdemon this time. And they're not going to be attempting the climb, and I don't blame them, because it's not exactly the easiest thing if you don't have it practiced pretty well.
Oh.
I think Garni bought the Durandal instead of the Muramasa. Gonna bank that yellow book knowledge on the ledge for later as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't think we saw what's on the other side of top floor yet, but it's Clock Tower.
You see the Muramasa picked up by cemo. See them use the other desirable weapon in the shop.
Yeah, the Muramasa is just disgusting. It's the best katana in the game. Its curse element, which is hardly resisted by anything. It multi-hits because it is a katana.
Wow, ain't bad. They're both about to find blue movement flight soul. Right here. Nice seeing both runners pretty much following the same kind of path, same kind of logic so far, with only a little bit of divergence. The only one with the rush soul right now, GarniTexas.
Well, we are seeing Garni back out and do top floor, which could be considered bold at this point. As Cemo's going to go up and see what this boss is in Clock Tower.
Oh, Garni only level 4 right now, but with Death Road, could try some more top floor.
Yeah, the biggest thing that's going to hurt right now is the MP, because you do need to fly around a lot of top floor. And Cemo finds Legion, and might actually be given this fight a thought. They have some decent stuff. All you really need to do is break off one piece of Legion, preferably one of the bottom pieces, and then you can just sit and attack the core. That's a Khalid Bulk for Garni. Great weapon seed so far. Khalid Bulk, technically not the most powerful dark weapon, but it auto-cancels, it's very easy to use.
No healing. That's it for whatever you've got. 148 HP. That's all you have for this fight.
Looks like Cemo does have flying armor. I'm gonna check that off.
Oh, it didn't take. Nice.
We are mentioning that they are pretty low level right now. Cemo defeating Legion will be a lot of experience. Help remedy that problem pretty quickly. Garni's picked up a rune ring.
That'll help with flying around here. Nice tech of the toggling on and off Giant Bat. Keeps your movement going a little bit while conserving some MP.
Yeah, if all you need to do is sustain your height, easy enough to just keep hitting that R button. You got Giant Skeleton, which is a pretty nice combat soul in red as well.
There we go. At the corner. Just hoping for some nice patterns.
Yeah, carved out a place to stand. Has to deal with the laser now because of the 2 broken pieces, but... Oh, there we go. Safety. 3 pieces broken off.
Very careful not to break all 4 if we're going for a boss kill and not the soul. Ouch! That was so close with the hitbox. Spicy hitbox.
Garni finds Study, which he can actually get into, so this works out perfectly.
Good use of Skyfish, that's Legion. Praying for the strength boost.
And gets to heal up right here, so no risk leaving this room. Just for a potato pancake, but we'll value the experience. 488 puts you at quite a decent level. Try and do math in my head, I believe that's 16. 15. And Garni's found Belore in the study.
This lightning doll would be good. And freaking skull for the extra hits. Some pretty good damage output.
From
It's gotta
Belore.
be fair.
7
Out.
HP. Yeah, Belore's punches in phase 1 are the riskiest thing. If his fist is not coming right at you, you take a little less damage. Ooh.
Yeah. Lancing blow is what finished it out.
Luckily, the save is not too far away, though, and it doesn't look like he's going to retry Belore for now. Cemo's got the soul of everyone's favorite boss, Big Golem.
It's another arm attachment kind of soul. Punches enemies. I think that's strictly behind you.
Yeah, he's got to work on his directions a little bit, but he does pretty good damage.
Much like Big Golem doesn't turn around. Not that often.
Alright, Cemo's definitely got enough MP to make it to the top of this room.
Easy. Gargoyle. One more. What do we have here?
Well, we've got inner quarters at the top of study, which I think is new.
Magic.
And Arena on the other side of inner quarters. Arena only having one way in can be difficult to find sometimes, but there are a decent amount of items here. So will we see the revenge of Skulo behind the arena boss?
Safune. Other katana. That one is the longest reaching of all of them. Lightning Doll can get through the walls and get Dead Warrior.
Oh, Skulo
Skulo.
behind the giant skeleton.
Little ironic to see it in arena again for GarniTexas.
Now, this is pretty deep in. We had to go through study, go to the other side of inner quarters just to get into arena. Straight in the worst room.
Hello, Sherman Ring. Sherman Ring.
Sure, man.
Sure, I'll just, we'll reset. DDR time. The giant bat.
Yeah, it's a little different when you play with a bat. Cemo heading through top floor, getting that rune ring that Garni found earlier. And Big Golem is in arena here. So we've seen one book. Neither of them's gotten a chance to look at it yet.
Ooh, nice Eversing.
Yeah, it's a pretty good reward. Even if it's not Skula. Garni's holding on to that. Heading into the lubricant room. Yeah, so maybe left side inner corridors will be somewhere nicer, but for now, having to go through top floor just to get into study, to cross inner quarters, to go into the arena to get Skula is quite a pathway.
Pretty heavily buried. Peeking up there with a giant bat, you don't have to go all the way around. There wasn't any kind of canister or any valuable item. You can skip doing all that, save some time. Fight below.
Yeah, at this point the level difference is very noticeable. Cemo's at like 16 while Garni's at 8, I think. At this point, Cemo can probably just start dashing through some of the weaker enemies with Black Panther as well.
Already on phase 2, Balor. Picking up Muramasa and then going after Legion is definitely paying off here. Look how fast.
Okay, well, not too much important behind them, just a Gladius, which will probably get sold at some point. It is pretty nice picking up the items you find around the seed because you don't know what's going to be valuable.
Yeah, even if it's junk, I've seen runners pick it up because the value when you sell them is random as well. You can get
like Cemo's leaving that meat strip and the rotten meat there, but maybe Hammer's found a buyer.
Yeah, I'm in the market for some really strange stuff. They're paying good.
They want just one chicken leg. I don't really understand.
It's 2035. No telling what the economy is like in this game.
Well, it's apparently gold-based, whatever it is. Garni has dispatched death, by the way.
Nice death. Killer Mantles. Very excellent for those one-shots on the high HP, low MP enemies.
Yep, definitely pocket that. And he's got Galamoth, so he can check out these 2 items on his way through inner quarters. No payoff
Nice.
today, though.
Satan's Ring, a pretty good alternate equipment. Not already using a Rune Ring, I believe. Swap onto that for fights, probably.
Yeah, it's mostly a big stack of stats. There's like 3 top accessories like that. One of them's the Tear of Blood as well. Garni's wrapped all the way around to the end of Castle Corridor, which neither of them had gone over to see yet. So checking these 2 items that are at the very start of the game, most cases. We'll finally get to see what the bat-locked item is.
And the same thing happened where Harpy was used to try and hit through that wall, swap over to Lightning Doll to pick up Dead Warrior.
Yeah, Harpy doesn't pierce walls, so it's not the most helpful starter, but no reason to switch it until now. There's Skula for cemo. Garni finds the cemetery. Well, he knows that Legion can't be in here, and he already fought Death, and he's seen Belor, so maybe feeling pretty good about the boss that's in this spot.
Yeah, could be, what, Giant Armor or Headhunter?
Yeah, I think that's all we got left, or did we see Big Golem? Well, it's Headhunter. He is up to level 13 now, so it's doing better in that department.
Nice triple hit. Make a quick face. 1 and 3 of Headhunter. And we're done. There's Big Golem.
Oh, yeah, there is Big Golem. Garni picks up Final Guard, which can also be your blocking mail in a pinch. And that's a red book. Killerfish from Skeleton Knight.
I believe we saw that in the... It was a canister above the waterfall. They should both have it.
Well, if it was above the waterfall... I don't remember if Garni went back there after he did his salmon ladder trickery.
Oh, it went all the way to the top. That was... I remember cemo flying up there with Bat to get it.
Yeah, so that may be something he wants to revisit, but also Skeleton Knights are fairly common. cemo just passed a couple, actually. And Garni's heading through Chapel, which would actually have a few more of them. Defeating Manticore in no time at all. Just a skull key at the top of the room, though. Skull key is a debug item that was used in the game Castlevania Harmony of Dissonance. Here, it's completely useless.
Can't remember ever finding that in vanilla.
I don't believe you can find it in vanilla. Oh, there's a book too. Skyfish.
cemo used that to fight Legion.
Yeah, Skyfish from Medusa Head. I'm pretty sure they both have it.
Gym clothes. Leaving here.
Alright, so they're each looking for a book the other one has. They can go back for the yellow book anytime.
Oops. There we go. Nice chrono mage.
At some point, Garni will want to pick up a copy of the Red Soul as well. Looks like Castle Corridor loops onto itself. So I'm thinking that Forbidden Area might have to be behind the waterfall.
Oh yeah, neither of them have been able to get to the other side.
I'm trying to think of what other exit we're missing though. We saw Cemetery, we saw Arena. We saw where all the doors of inner quarters go. We've been through all of top floor.
Slim pickings from the shop. I think Garni picked up at least the Calderbog.
Well, there was a Khaled bulb just hanging out in top floor, so he wouldn't have to buy another one. Oh, there's a book 3.
Ectoplasm.
From
Nice.
Man-Eater.
Cemo's got it.
Yeah, still looking for a red book, but will not have much left to do once they do find that red book. Oh yeah, Garni has seen the yellow book, but was not able to grab it on the ledge at the time. He may be heading toward the other copy here soon enough. Cemo picking up that second copy for good measure.
Yeah.
Alright, it looks like Garni is gonna head over to where the red book is. So this is good for him. Ooh, taking a punch from the flesh golem.
Oh. Nice boat ride again. I love that.
And if the red soul is down here in the silver gun spot, you might be able to get it. Oh, that's the claymore. Yeah, it was at the top of the waterfall. So he'd have to go back down there. But he can get it from this side at least, so it's not all a loss.
Could see the time stopper check here, or what's this? Beam skeleton, that's right.
Yeah, Beam Skeleton, for my taste, just Takes a little too much MP and has a little too much of a wind-up to be that useful, but it does pack a punch. Alright, Garni's got book 2.
And 2.
Getting that knowledge bomb as Cemo's about to be disappointed.
Yeah. Oh, man. Don't even want the Satan's ring from that.
Well, they are walking out with the items, so there is that at least. You gotta take the death fight as well. And Garni's got his red soul. So as soon as Garni gets back to that book, he can be on his way to the finish here.
Wow. Death cooperating very nicely with the movement kind of into the hitbox of Manticore, getting a couple extra hits here and there. Finishing off with Muramasa. Onto the stormy climb here.
Garni now also has a copy of Killer Mantle, and he's taking the warp. He's gonna do it. Is he gonna do it? He's leaving the area.
It's above where that axe armor was, right? You go up in the ledges there.
Yeah, it's right when you come out of the warp. So, a little surprised he didn't check back up there, but he might have checked it off in his head as, oh, I did this. And it would show up on his map completion too, which is probably the real troublesome part there. But no, that was not the ledge item he was thinking of.
Uh-oh, yeah, we're leaving entirely.
You're gonna have to walk around for a bit. Oh, he's gonna get it. He's gonna get the other copy.
The other copy. Luckily, there are 2 copies. Nice, dude. Yellow, fine.
Just gotta get out of here now. Yeah, taking no chances putting on Giant Bat to fly around there. Going to top floor.
Warp to the grand fight.
Folks, GarniTexas is in go mode. And cemo about to get their 3rd book as well, coming up here.
That was behind Headhunter, wasn't it?
Yep, so just gotta do this quick fight.
Ooh, Archdemon? Was that from the shop? That one that was picked up. That's gonna be great for the rush combo. It's a lovely Gram spawn.
Yeah, Archdemon, you take a hit, you get that amount of MP back. So, it's very good. I just took 3 fireballs to the face, and it goes all right into his pocket. And he's getting some nice Gram spawns against the wall. Oh, Archdemon was from Headhunter, there we go.
Yeah.
Going pretty low down on HP there. Alright, he's counting damage, is trying to time when he has to equip the souls to get on the good ending path. He's doing it now. Got Killerfish, Skyfish, and Ectoplasm are our 3 required souls today. Killerfish, absolutely useless for this fight. We're not in water. The Killerfish just kind of burns up.
Yeah.
And ectoplasm, nothing's gonna curse us here. Now skyfish, on the other hand, could be useful with all that MP. Ooh. Ran into a little trouble with the spacing between the laser and the hands. But with Manticore dealing 104 a pop, phase 3 is not going to take very long.
There we go.
They both got a powerful combo, which is Archdemon and Manticore. There's Undyne.
Probably won't see Forbidden Area's secret or whatever's behind the waterfall. We can just get out of here. Fight Chaos. Julius. And then Chaos.
Yeah, I'm thinking that has to be a forbidden door. Garni's a little confused about where he just wound up. Yeah, that was Garden last seed, but let's study this seed. I think Garni's also thinking about a shop trip. What do we have here? Manticore is in the shop. Just going for more melons.
Yeah, melon time.
Well, it's not like anti-venom is going to do anything for us. So Garni's trying to figure out where those garden entrances were.
That double warp there, that was pretty cool.
This is not quite the right spot, but maybe it'll get him on the right track. Both the garden entrances lead off from Reservoir, which kind of makes this havoc to remember.
Yeah. Seemed pretty early on from what I remember. Just where was that again is what could run into the after Graham, and that's an area you've been to earlier, but try to revisit now. Where was that again?
This isn't going to be the door he wants either. This is cemetery. Yeah, where he wants to end up, I think, is there's the vanilla inner quarters door leads into Reservoir, and then if he takes that down to where the vanilla cemetery entrance is, that's a door in the garden.
We have to check our books again just to make sure. Killer fish, skyfish, ectoplasm. There we go. We're
yes, this is
away.
the... Sorry.
Graham took it. Cemo took it all the way down to one more hit from the sword before swapping souls. That's down to the last very little bit of damage.
Yeah, some people are really good at counting damage. I think Cemo's one of them. You only need it for the last hit, so you can cut it as close as you want. But if you go over, you'll definitely notice.
Oh, this cannot be.
Cemo's in hot pursuit as Garni is continuing to look for garden. We'll see if Cemo remembers. And yes, this was the seed where both garden entrances are in Reservoir. There's one that's in the vanilla Reservoir into cemetery door, and the other one is the one you usually see at the start of the game.
Oh boy.
Taking a look at the Wrecking Ball door, that's not going to help him. Heading down to the warp. Heading down and out. So the doors from here, this one is Clock Tower, which Garni has been through recently as well. Garni is in Reservoir. So getting toward the right place. Let's see. Yep, he's going down. Folks, Garni has found Garden.
Garden.
It's always the toughest part of Aria Randomizer, remembering where Garden is. But one of the ways you can help to remember is that both the doors leading into Garden, you have to enter to the right. So just keep checking right doors, you'll find it eventually. That's what Cemo's doing right now, checking this right door. Apparently had never been in Chapel.
Whoa.
Garni's got the Caliburn on. He's going to work on Julius. Julius has got 2 phases. Phase 1, whip attacks, kicks, slides. Standard Belmont stuff. He doesn't start mixing the sub-weapons in until phase 2. He has a little stagger mechanic, but the Manticore hits don't count toward the 4-hit stagger that he has. So, mixing Manticore with Archdemon really makes this fight look a little silly, because Manticore does a lot of damage, and then you just get your MP back. Alright, I think Cemo's on the way as well. Just gotta head down here. Yep, they're doing it.
Alright. Be worried that our runners could be going nowhere fast if you get lost. I've been in that kind of situation. Learning the Aria Randomizer.
Yeah, we've got a race again, though. Oh, a hit from the Red Crow. Julia's down for Garni.
They've taken turns going into the Chaotic Realm first.
Phase 2, Julius gets rid of the stagger mechanic so he can hit him a lot faster. And that contributed to Garni's quick victory there.
Manticore Lilith. No Archdemon, not yet. Might menu for it? We'll see.
Looks like Garni's gonna do the checks. He saw an Ascalon in door number 1. Not better than anything he has, though. 2 more items to find in Chaotic Realm. Let's finish the treacherous climb.
Only round 1 had the Hippogriff.
Looks like Cemo's getting even more damage out of Manticore. Doesn't have Archdemon on, but that bonus damage will save them some hits. And they're into phase 2. Julius casts Grand Cross and picks up sub-weapons. I believe Garni just used a killer fish in the water there. That's what we saw going across the screen.
Got to see his true power. Where?
And we got Buer all the way in the Chaotic Realm. Buer, a start of the game enemy. And Cemo's done with Julius. Dead Crusader at the end here. So it's a foot race to chaos.
Go for that Ascalon. Garni first into chaos.
Now, Chaos is not a free fight by any means. He's got combos in Phase 2, even if Phase 1 isn't a lot of a risk. The Blue Guardian Soul in the statue phase does hit pretty hard. Garni might be looking to get rid of it first. The red one fires diamonds at you, but those can be deflected with your weapon. And the gold one just wants to steal your MP, so no damage there. In fact, it gives you some iframes if you time it right. He's switching to the Ascalon, actually. Must have had another one in his pocket.
Oh no.
Cemo deploys the killer fish.
It was not very effective.
Garni's down to 25 HP. Saved it. Getting bounced around a little bit by phase 1. Finally got the gold one down. Taking a direct hit from the dash again. Alright, 2 out of 3. Bullet statue is not that much of a risk on its own.
There goes.
Phase 1 is done. Probably see a loadout switch for phase 2. Manticore is great for taking out the bottom eyes here. Can't reach the top ones. And Archdemon just refilling his MP to go after the other one.
Beautiful setup. Love having both Archdemon and Manticore.
Taking Bone Dragon's body to the face to get another refill. Going with 2-eye strat. 59 damage on the core. Its defense is still slightly high, but rush souls are good. Oh, he's eating a green orb.
Ouch. Here we see the Muramasa in action from Cemo. Quick kills on these statues.
Oh yeah, multi-hit weapons just chew through enemies with little defense, like the Chaos Phase 1 statues. Looking for a quicker Phase 1 right here. Garni's out of MP, gonna go take a hit to refill.
This could be it very soon.
Simultaneous fate. Oh, he ate 2 eyes, two orbs.
Oh. There we go. Back on it with the Manticores. It's over.
That is GG to GarniTexas.
Oh. And hot on the heels, Cemo right here in phase 2. With one eye already down, second one about to go. There it goes. Manticore, Archdemon, might see the same kind of strat here. Rune Ring Death Throw. Hello, GarniTexas. How you doing?
Woo!
Well done today.
Thanks. That felt great.
This is close. We have Cemo here already working on the core of the Chaos fight, phase 2, right behind you. And that was true in round 1 as well.
Yeah, it's only been a couple minutes apart for each one.
So how about that school location?
For which seed? My brain is
Round
mush.
2.
Oh, I mean,
Round 2.
yeah, pretty lame.
I would say this one was pretty tough too, because it was back in Arena again. Or at least
Yeah.
that was the copy that both of you picked up.
But at least, like, I don't know. Both of these seeds were really weird, or both of the last 2 seeds were really strange because the castle was opened up in an odd way, and so it's like we had to just make a choice, and if we made the wrong choice, that's just the way it is.
That's a GD to Cemo as well, by the way. Yeah, especially with like the depth of what the castle was asking you to do in seed number 2. That was like,
Seriously.
yeah, such a deep way to go to even get Skula. We are joined by cemo. Good game.
Thanks.
GG's.
Looks like they were all pretty close. I don't know about game 2 because Garni ended up forfeiting, but I'm sure it was still pretty neck and neck.
Yeah, the problem we were just talking about, Garni was without school for a very long time and hadn't gotten his third book by the end.
I forget where it was out of the way. It was like behind something bad.
Yeah, you had to go through top floor. You had to go through the wrecking ball door, and that brought you to study, I believe. And you walk through study, his inner quarters. You leave through the bottom left door, like you walk across without fighting the boss or anything, and that gets you to arena. And Skula was in arena.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
okay. It was like behind the boss too, right? Like behind
Yes.
the lower.
That's really gross when you point it out. You say it like that.
But where is the dupe?
That's what we want to know. We didn't see a dupe in this seed either, I believe.
This one did have a dupe. I found one in arena. This one time it was behind like the giant skeleton, and then I saw it there, and I kind of realized where the other one was probably going to end up being that one bat check
Yeah,
Oh,
at
okay.
the end
That's
of
what it was.
corridors, and then it was there, and I was like, oh man, I wish I could grab this one instead.
Yeah, it was again a seed like where neither of you wanted to go around there for a while, just because it takes a while to get through those hallways.
I mean, I think when you have bat, you kind of want to go check that. It's like it's the only thing that only bat unlocks.
Yeah,
I feel
but
like usually it has the goods.
yeah, especially when it's a soul, you can just hit it, so it's not a big deal.
Like I misremembered what book was at the beginning at that one flight check. I was like, "There's a book there," and I had two books. And I was like, "Was it the red book?" It was not.
Oh, the extra yellow one. Yeah, that's right. The other one was in the reservoir.
Yeah, I couldn't remember where in the early part I saw the yellow book. Man, I was like, okay, well, this is me. This is not me. If I lose this one because of the yellow book, I'm okay with that now.
Yeah, he ended up picking up the reservoir copy first. And then finding Garden seemed to be an adventure in this one.
I couldn't remember where it was in the end. Like I didn't lose that much time, but maybe like 30 seconds or something.
I was searching for a while. All I could remember was it was somewhere close to the beginning. That's all I could remember. I'm like, I remember my general like strategy is like, if I find a place that has a warp nearby, go to the warp. If I have Malphus, especially, so I can go back to corridors and just kind of open things up. So that's all I had in my mind. Is like, where did I get a warp early? Reservoir.
I remember I did it early, and it was a dead end. That's what I
Right.
remembered about Gardens.
Well, yeah, thanks for the races, guys. It was pretty close match, especially in games 1 and 3. Just a chaos phase apart.
Yeah, it looks like it. The first one, I think I was getting into Chaos and he was finishing, and this one I was getting into like Chaos 2 and then he finished. So they were both like quite close.
Yeah, really exciting, close races that we love to see here.
It's all right. Garni can avenge me in the tournament now. Just go win the whole
Yeah.
thing.
Well, I have to beat Barracks, which would also avenge you, yeah?
Barracks is free. You can do it.
Barracks is free, got it. No problem.
Yeah, as Halgrim once said, he'll go down easily.
Yeah, I'll do my best. Good games, man. I was really sweating this match. I mean, my last match I was sweating too, but it's like, well, Semo's kind of a god, so I had no idea how this would work out, or if I even stood a chance.
It's all right. I think you got like better execution than me in terms of like the short hop slashes and the like backdash cancels and things like that.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, we actually saw Garni working in some backdash movement at one point. I don't know if it was because he ran out of MP, but that was interesting.
I mean, I know the second seed that we had to really be careful with our MP, so I backdashed a lot more than normal there.
Yeah, not having a hippogriff in these last two was kind of annoying.
Well, I didn't find Hippogriff in any of them.
I got Hippogriff in the first one. It was ended up being in Gardens.
Ooh. I remember, I think it was C2, it was pretty funny. Just kind of a random thing that came back to me was Blue Book at Galamoth check, as well as the required soul right next to it. That was good.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. All right, well, GG's Garni. Thanks, Bratterfield and Smile Fires for commentary and tracking, and I think Barracks was signed up to comms the first one, so shout outs to him too.
Yeah, he was a cool guy. Thanks for the races. And if you like what you saw today, you can follow the runners. I definitely recommend it. And if you like, you can follow Bratterfield as well.
Guys, follow the awesome team.
And with that, we will catch you in the next race. Have a good night, everybody.